Okay, so today we are doing something different.
Yeah.
And we're up here in the beautiful North Pennines in the north of England, and we're going to look for some crystals.
Yeah, some beautiful crystals. Hopefully we'll get some really nice crystals today, won't we?
Yeah, so what are we waiting for?
Let's do
it.
Okay, so we just got here, and on the way down the path I saw this crystal. Look at that, sticking out. So I've taken it down to the water. Let's try not to fall in. See if it's worth taking. Oh, it's hard to say. It really needs a good clean. I'm going to leave this one behind. It looks a bit cloudy, kind of. But I saw this one down here. This one's nice. Look at that. Little tiny sparkly crystals. How well you can see it there. So sparkly. And the ground, of course, is like covered in tiny ones. This quartz just covered. Looking for rock crystal, though, like the nice little clear bits, which is what rock crystal is. It's a clear quartz.
It's a piece of fluorite, purple fluorite. That's pretty. And you can see all of the miners' rubbish has been mixed in. There's a bit of glass there, pottery. It's been mixed in amongst the slag from the mine. And there is a crystal. Look at that. A beautiful quartz crystal. So, treasures of all kinds here. But especially the crystals today. So I found this lovely piece of feather edge pottery, look. And it's got a name on the back. I think it says Pitareo. Pitareo? See it there? So I might take that and look it up. And yeah, I really like it. Pity it wasn't whole.
This isn't crystal related, but look at this amazing moss. They're in these like little balls. And they're all over the place. Look, they're kind of just like sitting on top of the in little balls. I love that. Do you think they'd be good for like making a terrarium with? If anyone knows what kind of moss this is, this stuff, it's beautiful. Yeah, if you know what kind of moss it is, let me know. And this is like a point there, look. Hey, look. Little quartz point. It's a bit mossy itself. And a bit rusty. I'll give that a clean. Some of the little mossy balls have tumbled there. There's some glass and pottery around here as well. So you can see little bits of pottery. And there's actually a clay pipe stem, a bit of one there, look. This is what the miners have thrown away. Down the spoil heaps. See little shards of pottery glimmering. Not sure if we'll find any whole bottles though.
This is made of brass. Some sort of brass cap of something. Screw thread on the inside. Oh, I'm taking that. That's cool.
Oh, look at this. This is really cool. It is a horseshoe. The reason it's cool is because this might have been off a little pit pony. And it is quite a small shoe, look. Wow. That's a real piece of history right there, look. Might take that for good luck. Can clean it up.
I overhauled of a pretty maid, was lamenting for Geordie. My Geordie will be hanged.
There's Mum over there. We're about to walk to these slag heaps here and hope there's some crystals.
He was born of King's royal breed and lost to a virtuous lady. Go proud to me, my milk white steed. Go proud to me, my pony. I will ride to London's court to play for the life of Geordie.
Please excuse my cut on my chin. I did that with a lemon tree, actually. And here we are, our first slag heap. Yay!
It's a lovely crystal here, and there's quite a few down here, look. Here's one. And here. That's really pretty. And over here, I can see quite a big one. So yeah, there's some beauties. What's this? Look, it looks like a mountain with snow on the top.
Okay, so I found this and I swore it was like half a clay marble, but that would be really weird since we're in the middle of nowhere. I think it's natural. It's like a little nodule, but I don't know why it's like that. It's like a bubble. And then Mum found this. Oh. Where is it? And it's like another part
It's the same, look.
of like, it's kind of made of the same stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that blue stuff.
Yeah, it's got kind of like, what is this? I don't know.
We'll have to look out
Yeah.
for more.
We will. Maybe they come in whole little balls. Like, because there's half one, so. You can see the ground sparkling. Actually, I don't know if you can see it on camera. The camera picks up. Look at where we are. Look at this.
It's crazy.
It's incredible. The most stunning landscape.
And it's warm and sunny.
It is. It's warm, it's sunny, it's gorgeous, it's beautiful. See this here? This is a mine. This is called a bell mine. I grew up next to lots of these.
Bell pits.
Bell pits, yeah. We used to play in them as kids. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's not a good idea. But yeah, let's get looking for some crystals and getting a bit distracted by the beautiful landscape. Bell pits are thought to be one of the earliest forms of mining and get their name from the shape of the mine itself. A shaft was sunk down as deep as 10 up to 90 metres into the ground to reach the vertical vein of lead ore or coal below. The miners then picked and dug away through the seam, which forms the bell shape of the chamber. The ore and waste was lifted from the earth via a hand-operated winch called a windlass, or a horse-operated winch called a gin, and a bucket known as a kibble. Although in some mines the coal was carried up ladders to the surface by women and children. As they reached the limit of ore, or the pit became unstable or unsuitable, they would move along the surface following the vein of lead and start a new pit. Abandoned bell pits were often sealed off with wood and then backfilled to stop livestock falling in, but this process has left a dangerous legacy as the wood rotted. The earliest bell pit mines in Britain date as far back as the Bronze Age. However, the mines in this area could date from medieval times to the end of the 18th century. And I found this little cluster here, and this perfect little cluster of crystals, look. And it's like almost flat on the back. That is just so perfect for like a necklace or something. Get a better view of it there. It's a bit blurry before, but look at the beautiful little points on there. I'll clean that up and get the rusty stain off. And set that into a claw set necklace. Gorgeous. Found it in the most gorgeous landscape as well.
Okay, I'm not really, I have no knowledge of alpine plants, but there's a tiny plant growing here. Look at this. I'm getting in the shadow over it, but look at that. What is it? Those flowers are tiny. Look at my finger in comparison. Tiny. Just nestled here amongst the rocks. How fantastic. You look, if I pull back. This looks interesting. It's got green. Crystal with green in it. I've noticed little flecks of green lying around. I wonder if it's copper sulfate or something. That's interesting. There's a little crystal there. This is so much fun, I can't tell you, in this beautiful location on a gorgeous day. It's very addictive picking all these little crystals up. Of course, we can make jewellery with it. There are just so many different kinds of crystals and minerals here. Look, this one. The crystals on it are so fine that it looks like velvet. It just looks like velvet. That's really interesting. And look at this. Quartz crystal cluster. That is beautiful. There's just too much here.
I think I see another one hiding there, look. Little one. I think I'll leave that one though. Pretty much every rock you pick up here is full of quartz crystals though, look. How wonderful is that? Of that wonderful moss.
Look at that plate. It would have been lovely when it was fresh, but it's really worn away. And a little druzy. That's nice. Look at that. There's another green one.
Got two here that would be wonderful for jewellery. That's like a little mini point and a cluster. And some druzy crystals there, look. Druzy crystals are tiny, tightly packed together crystals, which is what this is. But I found something that isn't quartz. It's this. And I think it might be calcite. I'm not 100% sure, but it's really cool. So you can get in closer. Look at the way the crystals are formed. They're like formed in like little razor shapes. It's so cool. Look at that, next to that cow pat. Oh, is that a piece of hematite? I think it might be a bit of lead. I think it's a bit of lead ore. Which is probably what they were trying to get out the ground here. So shiny. And there's another crystal there. Actually, they're everywhere. There's another one there. That's quite iron stained. There's a crystal in the grass here, look. It's upside down, it looks big. Not sure if I can get it out. I didn't bring any tools to dig with. Build this up. I got that big crystal out, and it is actually like a solid lump of quartz. It's huge. But I found some more lead ore, which is also called galena. Well, it is called galena, but there's a little bit of it. And you can actually extract silver out of lead. So wouldn't that be really cool to collect up enough? I don't know how much we'd need, probably a lot. How much would we need to make a ring or something? Found this, I'm not sure what's going on here. It's like quartz, but it's got a coating of something on top. And I don't know what it is. I'm gonna have to look closer at that. But look, there's like a little cube of something. I'm not sure, is that galena? It might be. I'm keeping that as well, that little bit in there.
What's this? I think it's a fossil. Look at that, that's got to be a fossil. That is so amazing. Finding a fossil all the way up here. To think this might have been under the sea? How could it? It's amazing.
Look, there's a big bit. Look at that. Crystally, that's so pretty. Wow. I don't know what some of these things are. Like, I don't know, what's this weird grey crystally stuff? It's like really rough and I don't know. I don't know. Look at the jersey on that. Whoa, it's so sparkly. You see that? You can kind of see it better when it's out of focus, the sparkles. Yeah, look. Okay, so I just found another little bit of galena, lead ore. And I mentioned before you can make silver from lead ore, or at least, yeah, I'm pretty sure you can. And like for a few years, well, for a long time now, we've kind of had this dream of extracting silver from galena. And I don't know if that's silly. Is that a silly thing to dream of, being able to collect enough of this to actually make something out of, a piece of jewellery out of? We could collect up enough to just make like one ring or something. It'd be a very special ring. But could we actually collect up enough of this stuff? I imagine we'd need a lot of it to find enough silver to cast with. Maybe it's silly. I don't know. Do you think? Do you think that's something that we could do? If we came out here all summer regularly to look for this stuff and tried to find enough to extract the silver and make a ring or a pair of rings, that would be amazing. What a cool thing to do. But at this rate, I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. Let's try and find some more. There's actually a little bit of it, well, there is quite a bit of it, but only in small amounts on other rocks. And you can kind of tell how much there is, because that is actually really... Mum's calling me. She's beckoning me over, I'm going to have to go. But feels really quite heavy. There's a bit there, but it feels really light, so it must just be on the surface. There's some more, but it's really light. Okay. Mum's all the way over there, and was calling me over. She might have found a good spot, so I'll go and join her. The reason Mum beckoned me over here is because the place is absolutely covered in crystals. I just found this little one, because I'm finding them to make jewellery out of. And that little druzy is perfect for a necklace. Perfect necklace size. I'm keeping that. But I'll show you like close up at the ground. Look at all the teeny tiny crystals. There's so many of them, and I like collecting the really clear ones because they look like little diamonds. Look at that. That in a ring. Oh, absolutely amazing. Beautiful. I love that. So, see, most of them like cloudy like this. That's quite cloudy, but that one's clear, and that's what I'm looking for. But anyway, let me show you some of the bigger ones that I've got here. Bigger clusters. This one's really dirty, but it's got huge points. Quite big ones. And there, look. There's loads of them. And I can see sparkly bits everywhere. So I'm going to try and collect some clear little crystals for rings, I think. Mum says she's found a fossil.
I think it's a fossil. Could that be a
fossil? Oh my goodness. That's really weird. It's like a ecronoid. Is it an ecronoid? What do you call them?
No,
what do you call them? Oh no. I haven't got my fossil head on, so I've forgotten.
I know.
I've got my crystal head on.
It's a sea creature, so what's it doing all out here?
It definitely is. Like, oh, what do you call it, guys?
Yeah, we find
They're St. Cuthbert's beads, but what are they? They're St. Cuthbert's beads. What are they?
Echinoids?
Ecronoids. Is that not it? That's a different thing.
No,
That's a different thing.
What
are they called? We're gonna, guys. We're gonna have to
shouting at the screen, and we're gonna kick ourselves. But you know, this is totally out of context.
Yeah.
Because how on earth?
That's so random.
Did sea level get to be so high up?
Yeah, it's crazy. Because look where we are. We are not even close to sea level here. Not even a tiny bit. And we're finding fossilized sea creatures. Isn't that just crazy? How much time must have passed for that to have happened?
Boggles the mind.
It does. It's mind-boggling. But we're going to keep our eyes out for these that we've forgotten the name of. No, we've still forgotten. Right, we might remember while we're looking for crystals. Let's keep our brains open. Okay, so I have literally just found one. Look.
That is amazing. You found one as well.
What on earth are they doing? But
what
look.
Other chances? Remembered.
Yeah, we were literally just about to go back to searching, and Mum's just. What is it? What are they?
Crinoids.
Crinoids. Oh.
Thank goodness.
Yes, you did
My
it.
brain was like, I know what they are, but I'm not going to tell you.
Oh, we got there in the end, though. That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
We know, right, we're looking for crinoids, guys. This is what they are.
This is a strange bit of mineral. I wonder if it's galena or not. The lead ore. There's a little druzy bit here, and it's sort of wrapped around this central core of rock. this thin layer, but I'm wondering if we could clean that up, and that would look fab in a piece of jewellery. This is a pretty crystal. And another crinoid. And I love them because they've got the hole right through the middle. And yes, I'm thinking bead. Well, they are called St. Cuthbert's beads because they're found a lot on Holy Island, where St. Cuthbert was. And apparently he made rosary beads out of them. So that's another name for them. But up here on these high fells, it's quite incredible.
I just found a little stack of them, look, of crinoids.
That is amazing.
It's incredible, isn't it?
You know, that was the very last thing on my mind.
I know, we've not found them before, but we were never like looking for them around here, were we?
No.
So, that's just the most random thing. I'm gonna be searching for them now. I'm trying to collect crystals, but now I'm looking for fossils. You can hear the lapwings out there and probably can't hear them on camera. You can see them down there. There, it's just landed. Can't get any closer. My favourite sound ever is the sound of lapwings. Or peeweets as we call them around here.
Some of these clear crystals just look like diamonds. And this little cluster on top of this bit of rock would make a really pretty pendant, wouldn't it? Another crinoid, tiny one, this one.
There's a tiny bit of clay smoking pipe. Look at that, just a tiny fragment. That would have been a pipe smoked by a miner hundreds of years ago. That's all that's left of them. But I've collected up some like little plates, like little druzy plates. These are nice and thin, look. And you can cut that, maybe shape it or leave it as it is and then set it into a necklace. So I'm going to continue collecting up these because there's quite a few down here. And I found another bit of galena. Look at that. It's a big cubic crystal there. I hit it with another rock so you can see the shine. Look at that. So shiny. And of course lead or galena is not poisonous until it's processed. So unlike processed lead, it's so cool to see it in the wild. We find a lot of lead when we're out mudlarking. So yeah, this is it in the wild. This is where it comes from. This is where all the lead we find comes from. Well, not all of it, but I'm sure some of it. There's another crinoid, look. And actually, look at this. This is what the crinoids are coming out of, this rock. I think it's, I'm not sure what it is. Some kind of sedimentary rock, definitely. Look, there's one stuck in there and hundreds of teeny tiny baby ones.
Look at the strata in this rock. I really like that. There's another crinoid. I know I keep saying another crinoid. Oh, look at the pattern on the inside of that one. It's a little stack, look. I think they're just so cool, especially considering where they are. And so unexpected. Always expect the unexpected. And I just put that one away, and there's another one here. It's right next to it. So yeah, the crystal hunt's turned into a fossil hunt.
I'm collecting up tiny little mini crystals, crystal clusters, drusies, and I've spot a few crinoids down here. So is that small one there? No, most of them seem to have little holes in the middle, and that bigger one there, look. So our crystal hunting day is actually turning into a fossil hunting day. Crystals and crinoids!
That's a nice crystal, look at that. Now there's a big crinoid. That's one of the biggest I've seen. And it's got this beautiful ribbing around the edge. And they've all got like holes in the centre. Beads! It's a really matte crystal here. Don't know what it is, could be calcite. But there are so many different crystals that come out of these lead mines. So yeah, we need to do some looking up. And of course, if any of you know anything about these, we'd love to know.
Found a little crinoid there, look. It's very delicate. But look at this. Look at the size of that one. She's huge. That's the biggest crinoid I've ever found. We went out to Holy Island once looking for crinoids specifically, and we've actually done a better job here, even though we've actually come to look for crystals. It's crazy. That's huge.
Well, I found a huge one here as well.
Oh, Mum's found a huge one as well. Let's go over. Oh, slowly. Oh, wow.
Look at this bad boy.
I see it. That is, wow.
It's actually...
Wow.
I can feel the weight of it in my hand.
Yeah. Look at that bad lad. Wow, look.
That's crazy.
I know, isn't it?
What sort of place is this?
It's a magical place, that's what it is.
It is.
You know, we'll have to make like a giant necklace, I think, like with all of our crinoid beads strung onto it. How cool would that be?
Look at this lovely, I'll get in the sunlight here. Lovely cluster. Wow. That is so cool. There's another one hiding. You can't hide from me. Look at this stump of a crystal. It might be calcite, I'm not sure. That's interesting as well. It's a bit dull though, so I'm not sure if I'll take it, but yeah. Let us know if you know what that is. Okay, so I've just found the biggest crinoid in the world. Look at the size of that. We cannot keep finding bigger ones. We won't be able to lift them. Must have been some healthy crinoids around here.
Millions of years ago.
Wow. Amazing.
Let me have a look.
Look at the size of this, Alex.
Oh, wow. Jeez Louise. Well, I just found this one. Bit of a difference.
I know.
That's crazy.
That is insane.
We're going to have to make like a really cool crinoid bead string.
Yeah. We cannot find a bigger one than this. Right. Challenge accepted. Look at this one. Look how long it is and how big. Oh my goodness. Alex has been rude. But that is ridiculous.
Whoa, that is such a crinoid. Is it all? Are they all crinoids? Oh,
I don't
it
know.
must be.
They are. What else could they be?
It's a tiny.
Look, it's got the ribs around the edge.
the tiny one here.
Alex just found a tiny one down there.
Like a really tiny one. Look. There.
Look, I've got my camera on close up, so.
There.
And this is the big one. There's a pretty crystal.
Oh, a pretty crystal.
Or Alex says a critty crystal.
A pretty crystal.
There's a pretty crystal point. Alright, so while my camera's been charging, I found these. Look at these. I really don't know if these show up really well, but they are very, very sparkly. And I'm going to make something out of them, especially that one. It looks like an arrowhead. And 3 more crinoids and a crystal. So yeah, lovely collection there. Okay, so while the time lapse was going on,
This is what we
this
found.
is what we were finding. Look at all these.
Wow.
Alex got way more than me.
And you got the biggest ones.
But I've got the biggest ones.
Wow.
I think that's because my glasses are not for close up.
And my eyes
And
are.
Alex's eyes are. Not my eyes are. But look at that one.
That's
squashed one.
squished one. And look, this one, you can see where the other branches have come off.
Yeah.
Look, they're 3.
So
Little tripod.
this is amazing.
I've got some in my pocket as well, but wow, we're gonna have to make a necklace. We should make a whole necklace.
Yeah,
out of
we
them.
should.
A crinoid necklace.
Yeah, definitely.
That would be amazing. We might have to come back to find some more before we do that, though.
Could at least make a bracelet.
Yeah, with all these, definitely. So we've had an amazing day here in the Pennines. We found some incredible crystals.
Yeah,
and
amazing.
the weather's been so beautiful. It's just like, it's the most perfect day. And we found fossils.
It couldn't have been a better day.
No.
And who knew we were going to find crinoids?
I know.
That was the furthest thing from our mind. And
I know.
As soon as I found that first one, of course, our brains,
Yeah,
we were looking for them
yeah,
then.
exactly. We were just like tuned into looking for
Yeah.
them because they were everywhere. And it's crazy to think all the way up here, God knows how many
What's the seabed?
how many meters from sea level we are up
We'll have
here.
to check that out, won't we?
Yeah, it's crazy to think that this used to be like the sea.
Yeah.
What? That's crazy. Anyway, on that note, we're going to say goodbye and thank you. So a great big thank you to everyone who has watched the video, who has liked the video. I think the like button is down here and the subscribe button as well.
Most importantly, we need you to subscribe to our channel.
Yeah.
Because we're trying to get to that elusive 100,000 subscribers.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
And an extra special thank you, last but not least, to our
Patrons on Patreon who help to keep us going every month. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
and we'll see you again
Next week.
Bye.
Bye.